Students from Einstein, Landon and Woodrow Wilson meet today on It's Academic. Hello everyone, I'm Hillary Howard. Thanks so much for being here, watching It's Academic, now in its 60th season, and brought to you as it has been for more than 50 years by Giant Food. All right, it is time to meet the teams. We begin with Einstein from Kensington, Maryland. Hey Julia, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Julia. I'm an 18-year-old senior at Einstein, and I'd like to thank our coach, Miss Colson, for taking time out of her weeks to coach us.
Beautiful. Hiya, Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm a 16-year-old junior, and I would like to thank our alternate Giuseppe for joining us today.
Beautiful. Lena, good to see you again.
Hi, I'm Lena. I'm a 16-year-old senior, and I'd like to thank our principal, Mr. Brown, for being here and for supporting us.
All right. So in this round, as you already know, since it's a playoff match, questions are worth 20 points, nothing off for a wrong answer. First question, Einstein. Look at this secret recipe and see if you can find the hidden name of what Greek island, home of the ancient Minoan civilization.
Conferring.
Crete.
Crete, yeah. All right, final answer, Crete.
Crete is right. A new country that wants autonomy would be asking for which of these?
Conferring.
Self-government.
Government. Final answer, self-government.
Yeah. Carbon, radium, neon. Combine the chemical symbols for these elements and you'll spell the name of what large bird whose whooping variety is endangered.
Conferring.
A crane.
All right, final answer, crane.
Yeah, the whooping crane. Byzantium, Istanbul. Here are two of the names by which this Turkish city has been known. Missing is what name used from the 4th century until 1930?
Conferring.
Constantinople.
Final answer, Constantinople.
It is Constantinople. Asking if a computer can think is like asking if a blank can swim. Please complete this quote with what kind of naval vessel, such as the fictional Nautilus in a novel by Jules Verne?
Conferring.
Submarine.
Final answer, submarine.
Submarine is right, Einstein. You've got 200 points. Time to meet the team from the Landon School in Bethesda. Hey, Andrew, what's going on?
Hello, I'm Andrew. I am a 17-year-old senior at Landon, and I would like to thank our coaches, Ms. Chambers and Dr. Northcott, for their support.
Awesome. Hello, Alex. Tell us about yourself.
Hello, my name is Alex Azar, and I'm a 17-year-old senior at Landon School in Bethesda, and I would like to thank our parents and families for their continued support, and all of our teachers and staff at Landon for helping us and cheering us on throughout this.
Beautiful. Good to see you. And Jeff, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too, Hillary. My name's Jeff. I'm a 16-year-old junior at Landon. I'm an international student from Vietnam, and I would like to thank George Rogie for being our alternate.
All righty, guys, here we go. First question, Landon. Calls her party. You can call for 20 points if you find hidden in this phrase the name of what ethnic group to which Mount Everest guides like Tenzing Norgay. Yeah, that's it.
Final answer, Sherpa.
That's correct. Adamant, animated, penitent. Which of these words best describes someone who is remorseful?
The last one, right? Final answer, the final option.
Yes, you're right. Combine the symbols for these three elements, and you'll name what small rodent that shares its name with a computer accessory.
A mouse?
Yep.
Yep. Final answer, mouse.
Mouse it is. Hokkaido, Honshu. These are two of the 4 main islands of what far eastern country?
Japan.
Japan. Final answer, Japan.
Yeah. Blank gives herself only to those who dream of her. You can complete this statement from French leader Charles de Gaulle with what word that precedes hallelujah in the Battle Hymn of the Republic?
Glory, right? Yeah. Final answer, glory.
Glorious answer. You've got 200 points, Landon. Hey, let's meet the team from Woodrow Wilson High School in the District of Columbia. Meredith, what's going on?
Hi, I'm Meredith. I'm a 16-year-old junior at Woodrow Wilson, and I would like to thank our coach, Mr. Singer.
Wonderful. Hello, Liam.
Hello, I'm Liam. I'm a 16-year-old junior, and I would like to thank all of our family members for supporting us, as well as all of our alternate teammates.
Wonderful. And finally, John, hi.
Hi, I'm John. I'm 16 years old and I'm a junior at Wilson, and I'd like to thank It's Academic for continuing filming during the pandemic.
Well, we couldn't do it without you, John. So thanks for being here. All right, guys. Here's your first question in the opening round, Wilson. Former cat orbit. Hidden within this phrase is the name of what 16th century cartographer whose standard map projection is still used for world maps?
Conferring Mercator.
Yep.
Mercator, yeah.
Mercator.
Yep.
Final answer, Mercator.
It is Mercator. Fish market, Gothic cathedral, operating room. You would most likely expect to find a gargoyle in which of these places?
Gothic Cathedral.
Conferring
Gothic Cathedral.
Second option.
Yes, that's it. By combining the chemical symbols for these elements, you can spell the name of what 5th century king of the Huns?
Conferring Attila.
Attila.
Final answer, Attila.
It is. There's no place like home. These are towns in what southern Tar Heel state that includes Cape Hatteras?
Conferring North Carolina. Tar Heel, North Carolina. Yeah. Final answer.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
North Carolina.
Yeah, it's North Carolina. If your stomach is not strong, do not swallow blank seeds. To complete this proverb, place in the blank what prickly desert plant whose varieties include the giant saguaro.
Conferring Cactus.
Cactus, yeah.
Yeah.
Final answer,
Cactus, yeah.
Cactus.
Cactus is right. Nice, Wilson, 200 points. We begin the picture perfect round with Einstein. In this round, questions are worth 20 points up or down, 10 points if you fail to answer or pass. Here you go. First question, Einstein. This is what former British colony that reverted to British control in 1997 and has recently been rocked by pro-democracy protests?
Conferring
Hong
Hong
Kong.
Kong.
Final answer, Hong Kong.
Yes, it is. What is the average of these three expressions?
Conferring.
Maybe 9?
Final
I
answer.
might be wrong.
Right, final answer, 9.
No, it's 4x plus 3. These buildings can be seen on the Croatian island of Rob. In what sea that separates Croatia from Italy?
Conferring.
So like the Tyrrhenian or
All right. Final answer, Turanian.
No, it's the Adriatic Sea. But you did a nice job, Einstein, 180 points. Landon, you're up for the picture perfect round. First question. Water canteens like this one were used by Zuni Indians, who today are located primarily in what southwestern state where the Santa Fe Trail ended?
New Mexico.
Yeah,
In New Mexico.
New Mexico. Final answer, New Mexico.
Correct. What is the minimum value of y on this parabola?
0, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Final
0.
Final answer, 0.
0 it is. This is Young Girl in Red by Chaim Soutine, an artist from what Eastern European country where Vilnius is capital?
Lithuania. Yeah. Final answer, Lithuania.
Lithuania is right. Well done, Landon, 260 points. Picture perfect time, Wilson. Here's the first clue. An early artist drew this rather peculiar sketch of what large animal that once roamed the American plains in great herds?
Conferring bison.
Bison. Yeah.
Bison.
Yeah, that's a pretty funky looking bison. Pi radians is the equivalent of which of these expressions?
Conferring 180.
180?
Yes.
Yeah,
180.
You've got it, it's 180. Urban sprawl has not yet reached this part of what western state, whose area is the 4th largest of all 50 states?
Conferring.
Montana, maybe?
Texas.
Conferring
Yeah,
Montana.
Montana. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Montana. That was nice, Wilson. 260 points. Well, let's meet the team behind the team at Einstein High School. Julia, who's with you?
Here with us today is our coach, Miss Colson, our principal, Mr. Brown, and our alternate, Giuseppe.
So good to see you guys. Giuseppe, good to see you. Mr. Brown, great to have you along supporting your team. And Ms. Colson, coach extraordinaire. Tell us about your guys.
This group of students is amazing. They're supportive of each other. They practice even on days when we don't have practice. And they're just representing our school, Albert Einstein High School, to the best that they can.
That's beautiful. So good to have you here again, Ms. Colson, Mr. Brown, and Giuseppe. Now, Team Einstein, it's time for the packet round. Questions are worth 20 points, nothing off for a wrong answer, so don't worry about that. Here's the first question. Oh, and a 25-point bonus if you get all the questions right. You know that. Anticipating war with Mexico in 1846, President Polk sent the army to set up camp along what river that forms the border between the U.S. and Mexico?
Conferring.
That's the Rio Grande, right?
Yeah, final answer, Rio Grande.
Yes, it is. To protest high taxes, what 11th century English lady rode naked through the streets of Coventry?
Conferring,
Lady Godiva.
All right, final answer, Lady Godiva.
Yeah, it's Lady Godiva. Here's your science question. The Stark's effect, Hooke's law, the Bernoulli effect. Which of these describes the aerodynamic phenomenon that explains the lift force on the wings of an airplane?
Conferring, is this
Bernoulli.
effect?
I think it's the Bernoulli effect.
All right, final answer, the Bernoulli effect.
Bernoulli effect it is. Newspapers stated that the jackal had beaten the lion in referring to the 1935 defeat of Ethiopian Emperor Haile Selassie by what fascist Italian dictator?
Conferring.
So Mussolini?
Mussolini, yeah. All right, final answer, Mussolini.
Yeah, it's Mussolini. The cover of the 6th issue of Time magazine back in the 1920s featured what Polish-born novelist who wrote Lord Jim?
Conferring.
You would just say Polish-sounding name?
Answer? In 3, 2, 1. Well, he did have a Polish name, but he was known here as Joseph Conrad. Here's your math question. Evaluate this expression.
144.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice, it is. Located almost a mile above sea level on an ancient trade route, Kathmandu is the capital of what mountainous Asian country?
Conferring.
So Nepal.
Nepal. Okay, final answer, Nepal.
Yeah, it is Nepal. Nice, Einstein. You've got 300 points. Let's meet the team supporting these students from the Landon School. Hey, Andrew, who's with you?
So today we have with us Mr. Federowitz, our upper school head at Landon. We have Ms. Chambers, who is its academic coach as well as a Spanish teacher at Landon. And last but not least, we have George Rogie, our alternate.
Well, hello, George. Thanks for being here. Mr. Federowitz, really happy to have you here. And Ms. Chambers, tell us about your team.
First, Hillary, thanks for having us. This is a talented group of boys. They believe in doing their very best in academics, the arts, and athletics. And they represent Landon well.
Thank you so much, Ms. Chambers, Mr. Federowitz, and George. Now, Landon, it's time for the packet round. Here is your first question. In 2005, astronomers discovered a massive line of stars at the center of what galaxy that contains our solar system?
The Milky Way? Yeah. Final answer, Milky Way.
Yes, it is. A golden chariot served as the throne for the king of Axum, an ancient African kingdom bordering what colorfully named sea that separates Africa from Asia?
Red Sea.
Red Sea.
Yeah. Final answer, Red Sea.
It is the Red Sea. Here's your science question. Magnesium, copper, iron. When burned, which of these elements produces an exceptionally brilliant white flame and white ash?
Magnesium.
Magnesium. Yeah. Final answer, magnesium.
Yeah, it's magnesium. Once a year, people are allowed to base jump off the New River Gorge Bridge in what Appalachian state whose capital is Charleston?
West Virginia.
West Virginia. Yeah. Final answer, West Virginia.
Yeah, I've seen them, but I haven't jumped. Fans snapped up a novel titled Dragon Teeth, released shortly after the death of what author who had earlier written Jurassic Park?
Crichton, yeah. Final answer, Crichton.
Yes, it's Michael Crichton. Here's your math question. Please complete the square.
So it's going to be 25, right?
Yeah, 25.
Yeah. Final answer, 25.
It's 25, yeah. Travelers itching for a new experience might visit the Mosquito Coast, a region shared by Honduras and what other Central American country whose capital is Managua?
Nicaragua?
Nicaragua.
Yeah. Final answer, Nicaragua.
Well done, Landon. You guys haven't missed a question yet. 25-point bonus and a score of 425 points. Let's see who helps this team get ready for competition. Hey, Meredith, who's with you?
Today we have with us our coach, Mr. Singer.
Hey, Mr. Singer, good to see you. Tell us about your team.
I'm really excited to have this great group of kids who are here. They've been working really hard to get ready for today's thing. I think they're doing great so far.
So good to have you with us, Mr. Singer. And now we get to see what Wilson's going to do in this packet round. Here we go, guys. First question. The earliest safety match was tipped with a blend of potash and what sweet substance that comes from cane or beets?
Conferring sugar.
Yes, sugar.
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 Yes, it is sugar. Although the United States is self-sufficient in many minerals, we import some of what metallic element whose chemical symbol is Ni, N as in Nancy?
Conferring nickel.
Conferring nickel, yeah.
Yep.
Nickel.
Nickel it is. Here's your science question. Against a man weighing 150 pounds, an acceleration of 4 Gs would produce pressure equivalent to a force of which of these?
Conferring 600 pounds.
Yeah. 600, final answer.
600 pounds is right. They say no good deed goes unpunished. And that was certainly true of what mythical titan who was punished for giving fire to mankind?
Conferring Prometheus.
Prometheus.
Prometheus. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Chekhov created 3 fictional sisters, but what other threesome did Alexander Dumas create in the title of his best-known work?
Conferring Three Musketeers.
Musketeers. Yeah.
Yes, it is. The 3 Musketeers. Here's your math question. Simplify this expression, taking positive roots.
Conferring
A
squared.
Yeah.
A squared.
A squared.
Final answer, A squared.
Correct. A little smaller than Wyoming, but with 12 times the population, what Southeast Asian country has its capital at Vientiane?
Conferring
Vietnam.
No.
Yeah.
Answer?
Yeah.
Vietnam?
Nah, but you were close. It's Laos. Well done, Wilson. You've got 380 points. Time for the lightning round. In this round, you have 45 seconds to answer as many as 10 questions. They're worth 20 points for a correct answer, 20 points down for an incorrect answer. If you pass or fail to answer, no penalty, but let me know you passed. Einstein, if you're ready, here's your first question in the lightning round. All answers begin with the letter C. In 3, 2, 1. This is the fastest land animal.
Cheetah.
The Census Bureau is part of this cabinet department.
Commerce.
Yeah, this element, symbol Cl, is a poisonous diatomic gas. Yes, this extremely venomous Asian snake forms a hood before it's. In physics, this is the term for a charge of about 6.25 quintillion electrons.
Pass.
This disease appears in the title of a book by Gabriel Garcia Marquez.
Cholera.
He is the current CEO of Apple.
Tim Cook.
Yes, this musical term indicates a gradual increase in loudness.
Crescendo.
This is the instrument played by Yo-Yo Ma.
Cello.
He is the current governor of New York.
Cuomo.
Yeah, with time to spare. Woo, way to do it, Einstein. 480 points in your playoff game. Okay, Landon, here's your first question in the lightning round. All answers begin with the letter P as in Paul. In 3, 2, 1. This large black feline is in the title of a 2018 hit movie.
Panther?
Yeah.
Panther.
This rock star lived at Graceland.
Oh, Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley.
This is the largest of your salivary glands.
Parotid.
Yep.
This 20th century author wrote The Chosen.
Pass.
Pass.
This is an egg-laying duck-billed mammal.
Platypus.
Yeah. This is one of your First Amendment rights.
Petition.
This ancient Roman general was part of the first triumvirate.
Pompey.
These are the major muscles of your chest.
Pax, or pectoral.
This was the breakfast meal for the 3 bears.
Partridge.
Yes, in Shakespeare's play, Juliet was expected to marry this count. Yeah, nice job, Landon. 585 points in your playoff game. Awesome. Wilson, here's your first question in the lightning round. All answers begin with the letter B as in boy. In 3, 2, 1. This Pacific atoll gave its name to a brief type of swimwear.
Bikini.
Yes,
Bikini.
this is a large, dangerous tropical fish.
Pass.
With chemical symbol Ba, alloys of this metal are used in spark plugs.
Conferring barium.
Yep.
Barium. It was on this field that England's Richard III died.
Bosworth Field.
This
Bosworth
marine
Field.
crustaceans attached to submerged surfaces.
Barnacles.
This is the capital of
Barnacles.
Azerbaijan.
Pass.
B minor mass was the work of this Baroque composer. Correct. In the US, a
Bach.
turkey vulture is often called by this name. The answer was buzzard. Wilson, you got through a lot. It's 480 points. The scores are official. We begin with Einstein High School from Kensington. Julia, Lena, and Alex, 480 points. Also with 480 points, Woodrow Wilson High School from DC, Liam, Meredith, and John. You know the score, it's the same one. And coming back for the semi-playoffs, Landon, you guys kind of blowing it up there, particularly on that lightning round. 585 points for Andrew, Alex, and Jeff. Great job. Really glad to have you all here. And next week, be sure you join us when we have Whitman, Loudoun Valley, and Holton Arms. I'm Hillary Howard. See you next Saturday. Bye, everybody.